Hello, first graders. We are so excited that you are here again with us today for our read aloud. We hope you are doing well, and we miss you guys and we love you. But I have an exciting story to share with y'all today. Today, we are going to read the book Once in a Blue Moon, written by Danielle Daniel. And this book is inspired by the rare full moon that we sometimes have, known as a blue moon, and that is why it is called Once in a Blue Moon. And the author in this story describes the kind of experience that turns an ordinary, everyday moment into a memorable, almost even magical moment. And she uses in this book short poems to describe some thrilling moments that she has experienced, like seeing a shooting star or a giant moose with big antlers or the northern lights. And she uses poems to describe these things that she sees. And when you think of poetry, you might think of words that rhyme or sound the same, because some poems do have those types of rhyming words. But this author actually writes poetry that doesn't rhyme. And we call that a free verse poem. And that means that the poems don't have to rhyme. They don't have to follow a pattern. So we're going to read some of her free verse poems in this book. So let's read all about the magical, memorable moments that the author decides to turn into poems. Once in a blue moon, skipping in the sun, I see not one, but two rainbows painted across the sky. Once in a blue moon, running through the woods, I spot 100 fireflies blinking their bright lights. Once in a blue moon, sitting very still, I peek at a monarch butterfly landing on my nose. Once in a blue moon, daydreaming by the pond, I watch a painted turtle basking on the rocks. Once in a blue moon, playing deep inside the forest, I glimpse a large bald eagle flying between the trees. Once in a blue moon, riding my red bike, I spot a row of ducks crossing the dirt road. Once in a blue moon, gazing up at night, I see shimmering northern lights dancing in the dark. Once in a blue moon, hiking through the park, I find a four-leaf clover hiding in the grass. I don't know if you're noticing, but the author is taking moments that happen in an ordinary day and turning them into these poems that make them seem like they're magical moments, like finding a four-leaf clover in the grass, spotting a rainbow, seeing an eagle flying. Once in a blue moon, fishing in a boat, I watch a massive whale swimming alongside me. Once in a blue moon, picking flowers in the field, I notice spotted ladybugs resting on the leaves. Once in a blue moon, floating across the river, I spied a large brown owl hooting down at me. Once in a blue moon, exploring from my window, I glimpse a shooting star falling from the sky. Once in a blue moon, walking through the woods, I spot a giant antlered moose grazing by the lake. Once in a blue moon, hugging a large maple, I feel its leafy branches gently shading me. So, after reading that story about poems starting with Once in a Blue Moon, is there a moment or a memory that you have that you could turn into a Once in a Blue Moon type of poem? I wanted to share my poem with you because I've created one. So here's my poem. Once in a blue moon, walking on the beach, I see a cute little puppy chasing a bright orange ball. So what I did was I started with the line once in a blue moon. Then I gave an action, walking at the beach. Maybe your action is running through the woods or sitting by the lake or swimming in the pool. Whatever it is, come up with an action after your statement, once in a blue moon. And then tell me what you see while you're doing the action. While I was walking on the beach, I saw a puppy chasing a ball. Maybe you're running through the woods and you see a spider fall from a tree. Or maybe you're swimming in a pool and you hear a splash of someone jumping in. But start out with your beginning, once in a blue moon. Give an action of what you are doing when whatever the thing is happening, and then tell me what you see, or tell me what's happening and what's going on. And I want you to create your own once in a blue moon poem following that kind of guidelines. And I will send these guidelines out to you through Parent Square as well, so that you can see them in order to create your own poem. But after you create your own poem, I want you to draw a picture to go with your poem and share it with your teacher, just like this author did. Every poem that she had a beautiful illustration, which is a drawing, a beautiful illustration to go with it. So after you complete your once in a blue moon poem, draw a picture and send the poem and the picture to your teacher so that she can see your once in a blue moon poem. And maybe we can even create our own class book and create our own once in a blue moon book based on our classmates' poems and their pictures. How fun would that be? So please send your work to your teacher. We love you guys, we miss you, and we hope you have a fantastic day. Bye, first graders.